Leo, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Vince. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in just to see what's good with you. Get up in your energy. See what messages I have for you at this time, yo. Leo, somebody's talking to you really crazy. Somebody's in your DM that shouldn't be in your DM. Someone's sending you messages, talking to you, starting a conversation with you. You knowing somebody's flirting with you. You know somebody likes you. You know that they're only talking to you. They're trying to keep it cordial somehow, make small talk with you, but you know how they really feel about you. You know that they want to say something else to you. That they're not saying what they really want to say to you. You can feel the energy. I got up in your energy and I grabbed the rose quartz worry stone, and then it dropped and I had to press record again. As soon as I pressed record, it dropped. Heavy on the releasing worry about someone that you love, someone that you've lost. There being a love lost. I can't worry about you anymore. I have to release you. I care too much. It's not healthy for me to care as much as I care. I have to go elsewhere. I have to put you on the back burner. I have to put me first. Releasing worrying about someone. Releasing worrying about somebody's feelings. I can't worry about how you're going to feel about this. I have to make the best decision for me. I have to do what's right for me. 3 cards fell out here. I'm going to talk about them, but I want to pray before I do. But they just spoke to me. They were really loud. I was shuffling, and these 3 cards fell out, and they were just really loud. So I wanted to leave them out. Somebody's really loud. Somebody's really loud in their silence. Their silence is really loud. Your silence is really loud. Someone can't take it. Something about someone can't take it, or no response being a response. Someone wants to know why you're so removed emotionally. Someone's removed emotionally from you. Multiple truths existing somehow. For some of you, someone did this to you first, so now you're doing it to them. For a lot of you, you ghosted someone, or you emotionally. For some of you, it's a masculine energy. Having a masculine energy, emotionally withdrawing himself, not being present for a feminine energy, and then her emotionally withdrawing, and her isolating or ghosting him somehow as a result, and then him being very angry with her, and now it being a tit for tat, going back and forth with him feeling like she did something to him, but him emotionally withdrawing first, being what started it all. Him not being emotionally available or emotionally mature. Her being very emotionally intelligent or very emotionally mature. Him not being able to match your energy. There being a masculine energy who cannot match your emotional intelligence or your emotional maturity. Someone thinks that they want to talk to you. Someone thinks they want a piece of you. They don't even know what they're dealing with. Or you know that you're seeing yourself in someone. I used to be you. I used to be you. I used to be you sneaking around doing something I wasn't. I know all the tricks because I used to be you. You know, I know a cheater when I see one. I know somebody who's going to try me when I see one. I know someone who has ulterior motives when I see one. I used to do what you're doing. Something about this. You seeing what a masculine energy is up to, a feminine energy seeing what a masculine energy is up to, not falling for it, not falling for the trick, knowing it, knowing what they're about to do, or what their intentions are, beating them to the punch, or cutting them off, stopping them at the gate. For some of you, you're a masculine dealing with a feminine energy this way. Some of you are a masculine dealing with a feminine energy this way. You feel this way. You feel like somebody has ulterior motives, or they're just plotting on you. You know, and you gotta beat them to the punch, or you gotta cut them off. Everyone is cutting them off early, stopping them at the door. Some of you wanting to say, why are you here? What is it that you want from me? Someone talking to you and you're wanting to know, what is it that you want from me? A lot of sacral chakra healing going on for you, Leo. Solar plexus and throat chakra, I was hearing. Close the door. Go out of here, Nana. Go out of here, Mamita. Go out of here. You're running around in your pamper, your pull-up. There being something you don't want to look at. There being some inner child wounds going on. Some sacral chakra healing needing to be done that you don't want to look at this time. You'd rather not. Someone's emotions are being triggered. Stop. Someone's emotions are being triggered. They don't want to feel anything. There being a child that we have to talk about. We don't want to talk about. We don't want to discuss this child. We don't want the child in the room. Someone doesn't want the child in the room. Someone doesn't want a child around. Doesn't want your child around. You don't want someone else's child around. It's not your child. You don't want someone else's inner child around. You don't like someone else's inner child. You don't want to hold space for someone else's inner child. It's making you uncomfortable emotionally. You're not wanting to connect. Somebody having daddy issues. Somebody has daddy issues. They're being a masculine. It's like, I don't want to deal with this young chick. She got daddy issues. I don't have time for that. I don't want to deal with that. They're being a masculine who's overly emotional, feminine energy. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have to hold space for that. Anyway. Something about there being a distraction, or there being a child around, somebody having a child and moving forward anyway, being uncomfortable and not liking it, but moving forward with this person anyway, talking to this person anyway. Something's about to be messy and you know it. Something's about to be messy and you know it. If you continue down this path, it's going to be messy. If you talk to this person, it's going to be messy. If you let them get their way, it's going to be messy. It's going to be a mess. You can already see it. This person is guaranteed to make a mess. They always make a mess. Something about this. So this is you. You're messy. You're guaranteed to be messy. You're talking to someone. You're guaranteed to be messy if you continue to talk to them. If you continue to give in to them, give them what they want. You're needing to focus on boundaries at this time. Setting some boundaries. You don't have no fucking boundaries. You get really caught up. You get really caught up in whoever you're dealing with. You forget who you are. You forget that you have to hold yourself. Stop yelling. Stop. You forget who you are. You forget you have to hold yourself to a certain standard. You forget that you have to behave a certain way. You forget that you have other responsibilities. Or that someone else does. You forget to pay attention to the not crossing the line between right and wrong. It gets away from you. You stop caring. You start living in the moment, really enjoying yourself too much with someone. Someone undoing all of the discipline that you work hard to build for yourself. It disappearing in an instant. You building a solid foundation. You building up an emotional wall against this person. You're doing a lot of work to protect your heart from this person. Connecting with them removes that wall immediately. It leaves you naked. It leaves you bare. Or dealing with this person, putting all your eggs in this basket, really screws you over if shit hits the fan. It leaves you able to really take a hit that's going to take a lot to recover from. Will you recover? Of course you're going to recover. It's you, Leo. But still, it's going to hurt like hell. You don't have the time. You don't have the patience to get caught up in some shit you don't want to. You don't have that kind of time. Something about this. Some of you, man, some of you are going out of your way to really love the one that you're with. You can't be with the one you want to be with, so you're loving the one that you're with. Going out of your way to accept someone for who they are. Connect with someone for who they are. Love them, enjoy them, laugh with them. Be playful, be childish. Really enjoy the moment connecting with someone. Hell of a lot of busting jokes and laughing. They're being healing somehow. It doesn't even have to be a relationship, but they're being healing and connecting. That leads me to the card in front of me, so I'm going to pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, soul, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node to see what messages you have for them at this time, Spirit. Please cover my Leos, protect them, and their decision making at this time. I pray that they set boundaries and they move slowly. They take their time before they make their next move. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Nope. No, because you're in your pamper. No, you're not dressed. You can't come on camera, so go over there. No. Don't touch him like that. I love you too, but don't touch him like that. Bye. Love you. Anyway, the first card I have out here is Earth Pulsing. Pulse of the Mother. Slow down. Time in nature. I mean, you really need to go out and connect with nature. You need to go ground yourself. Go earthing. I was about to say earthing. I don't know if that's a real thing, if that's a real term, but go ground yourself. Go connect with Mother Earth. For real. You need to be in nature. Pay attention to the messages that are going to come to you while you're out in nature, but needing to go lay in the grass. Go put your feet in the water. Need to go connect, you know, garden for some of you. Close the door, baby. Love you. Thank you. Needing to really connect at this time. You need to go out with not just yourself, but having a support team, having a hiking buddy, going out with the family to the park. Something about this, not doing it alone, not being by yourself when you do this. The next card being baby steps. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And for me, this really feels like some of you are being called to put a pause on something, put a pause on moving towards someone that you really want to connect with at this time. You really want to move forward with, connect with, talk to. Someone jumping the gun, you wanting to jump the gun, or someone is eager to talk to you this way. There being two things. Some of you being really eager to talk to someone this way who is not engaging you, and your intuition is telling you to pull back, no matter how much your ego is really telling you, yo, I need you to reach out to this person. I need this person. I want to connect. Why are you not talking to me? Am I not good enough? Did I do something? While you're really being attacked by your ego at the same time, your higher self, man. It's like, let's not, you know? Have you on your intuition telling you that this is the wrong thing for you to do? I don't think you should go in this direction. I don't think you should engage this person. And it not making sense because every part of you, for some reason, feels like it wants to be with this person, or wants to have a new beginning, or can fix something, can start from scratch somehow, can rebuild. You're needing to honor that and pull back and not engage someone. Let the time get away from you. Let space and time get away from you somehow. Put space and time between the two of you, because that's what you're being told to do, even though it's not making sense to you. Putting something on pause that's not making sense to you. Your intuition telling you just to hold on. Don't do something right now. And everything else or everyone else is telling you, no, we have to go. Let's go right now. Let's do this right now. And you have to honor where I just have to wait a minute. For some of you, there's somebody that you have not connected with, have not talked to in a really long time, in a while, but you're being pulled, you're being tugged on to reach out to this person, to connect to them, to talk to them, to see if they're okay, to see if you can reconcile. You don't know why. You're not sure how they're going to respond. You're expecting them to not be receptive to you, and yet you're needing to move forward anyway. Move slowly too. Some of you, for those of you who are coming back, there's something about this person, you being the person who wants to talk to someone and they don't want to talk to you, is because you've come on strong. You're needing to take baby steps and moving forward in that connection. When you communicate, your energy is coming on too strong. For others of you, you're needing to take baby steps in reaching out to someone that you're being called to talk to, that you're like, I don't want to talk to this person, or this isn't going to go well. Well, don't just try to jump in, or don't rush in. Don't be a bull in a china shop. Be really delicate with the situation, and you'll be surprised at how it pans out. And then this "you're not alone" card really stood out to me, because you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. This being a big theme, because a lot of you have platforms. You have a big following. You have a fan base. You have people who watch you, people who you influence, people who are connected to you. For some of you, this is just you being head of your household. You're having a big household. You're having a lot to manage, a lot to maintain. You being a manager. For some of you, you're not alone. You're having a lot of responsibility that you for some of you, this is about your work, but this being a collective of some sort, this being a group of people, a family, or a fan base, a following, a community that you are having to focus on now, or that you've been focusing and you've come really far with. You made a lot of progress with somehow, and you need not look away or neglect them. You being in a space to want to withdraw. You being in a space to not want to be dedicated, not being motivated, not being focused on them or connecting with them or maintaining the responsibility that it is to lead this group of people. You wanting to disconnect, you not being able to disconnect, you having to stay connected, it being really important. This being connected to your abundance, you being abundant because you're a blessing somehow to this community, to this group, to this family. You play an important role. You play a pivotal role. There's mad chaos going on. The Empress is pissed off. Heavy on the Empress being pissed off. She is losing it. Could be a Taurus. Has a really bad temper. Wants to lose it. Wants to go off. Wants to act crazy. Someone's but having to quiet them or ignore them. For some of you, this is your inner child being really triggered out here, being really pissed off because you don't want to look at it, because you don't want to pay attention to it. She's really wilding. Being a feminine energy is really pissed off. Feminine energy wants attention. She wants attention from the Emperor. She wants attention from her father. Some of you, he's an Aquarius. Some of you could want attention from an Aquarius. You're really pissed off. You didn't get what you wanted from an Aquarius. Or you didn't get what you wanted from the Emperor. Could be an Aries. Could be a Taurus. Could just be a masculine energy in general. You're not getting the Emperor to show up as the Emperor. You're not getting a masculine energy to show up as the Emperor. To give you attention, give you what you want. Or you're the Emperor and you're dealing with a feminine energy who's pissed off because you're not giving her what she wants. The Empress, you're not giving her what she wants. Keep hearing that. The Empress isn't getting what she wants and she's pissed off about it. You're pissed off about it. Someone's pissed. Anyway, needing to throw yourself into community, needing to stay on top of your work, stay on top of what it is that you've been building. It's been growing, it's going to continue to grow, you know? You need not neglect it. For some of you, you feel really alone because you don't have a love life, or you're feeling somehow something about you feeling really alone because you don't want to have a love life. You don't have a love life, or you wanting to feel more connected to your partner, but you feeling the only way that your partner can connect to you is talking to you about work somehow. Some of you work so much, you're a workaholic. If someone really wants to speak to you, someone really wants to get your attention, they'll talk to you about your work. That's how they'll get you to pay attention to them needing to know this, or this is why someone talks to you about your work, because they feel like they can't talk to you about anything else. You're not available to talk about anything else. Ooh, the love is lost. The love is lost. I dropped the Rose Quartz Worry Stone again. I don't know what I did with it. It is what it is. I'll get it later. A love is lost. You'll go retrieve it later. You're not going to focus on it now. You're not going to go get it up. You're not going to go get it now. You're going to continue to focus on yourself. Continue to working on yourself. There being a love loss. If someone is upset, you can't worry about it. You can't focus on it. Step out of your comfort zone, and you're being called to keep moving forward. You're being called to go on a journey. You're being called to move. You're being called to stay on course. Something about stay the course. Not let someone distract you, take you on a detour, have you go elsewhere. You're having to continue to go forward. This is what you're saying. For some of you, stepping out of your comfort, a new romantic cycle begins. Look at the bigger picture. Stepping out of your comfort zone. For some of you, stepping out of your comfort zone looks like letting someone back in, apologizing to someone, being open to an apology, allowing someone to, allowing yourself to start over with someone. For some of you, stepping out of your comfort zone is being the love that you want, taking the initiative to tell tell someone that you love them often, you know, to be playful, to put your arms around someone, to bust a joke with someone, to initiate conversation. It being hard for you, you feeling neglected or rejected if someone doesn't make the initiative or make the effort first. It being easy to be like, well, you ain't making no effort, so I'm not making no effort. But for some of you, this is what it's about, stepping out of your comfort zone, you know, holding your vision for the way that you really want to connect to this person. Time to give rather than take. And I feel like giving to the connection rather than focusing on what the connection is giving to you, because in doing so, the connection will give back to you, you know. But you give, you're going to get back. Somebody is definitely moving. Someone is definitely moving. Someone is needing to, a foundation was really rocky. There being a tower moment too. There's being a tower moment. Somebody's needing to hold on. There's going to be a tower moment. Right. Right. Once you say something that you haven't been saying, someone's going to have a conversation. There's going to be a tower moment. Something needs to be said. Some closure needs to be had, or something needs to be said. Someone avoiding you when you're trying to have a real conversation with them, when you avoiding someone, when they're trying to have a real conversation with you, something really needs to be said. It's easier for you to get rid of people. It's easier for you to shut people out. That not being what you need to do at this time. Something was unstable, needs to be built from the ground up, needs to be built again. This is also for me saying you have built it. They have come. If you build it, they will come. You have built it, they have come. If you stop nurturing this, it will fall. If you stop giving to this, it will fall. If you neglect this, it will fall. They will feel neglected. People will feel neglected. Something about you having to nurture your home at this time. You having to focus on your family. For some of you, this is soul family. For some of you, this is your fans. These are your following. You have a platform somehow. People love you. People follow you. They watch you. They believe in you. There's something about this. Also, surrendering to the divine. There's being divine intervention. Like I said, you're not knowing what the hell's going on, but Spirit telling you to go in one direction, do one thing or another. Either refrain from dealing with someone or move towards them, and you're not understanding why. Why are you making me talk to this person? I don't want to talk to this person. Oh, but you do, and there's something that you're not done. There's still more karmic lessons between the two of you. There's still more for you to learn. You know? Two of Cups, the two of you are going to come into union again, or you're going to, you know, sign a contract with the two of each other, be on the same page, decide to give to one another. They're being a strong, and they're being a bond that has to be strengthened out here. You thinking that it's over, you believing that it's over. For some of you, it is. For others, it's not. You have to go back. Some of you are looking at a connection. Am I going to sign on and do this with you? Am I going to do this with you? Am I going to move in with you? Or, you know, for some of you, you cannot get over somebody's 2 children. Somebody has 2 children. They could look the same. They could be twins. You can't get over the twins. You can't get over a Gemini for some of you. Someone feels like someone was deceptive. They're being Aquarius out here for some of you. Someone feeling like someone was deceptive because they went and had 2 children. Because they went and you've been watching the whole time. Someone watches you the whole time. Something about this. Someone feels like you're going to be deceptive, or you feel like someone's going to be deceptive. You feel like there's going to be a copycat. Someone's going to be a copycat. That you're not going to be enough. Someone's going to need another one. Someone's going to need 2 of you. One of you is not enough. Or you have someone and they're not enough. You want someone else. Or someone has someone and they're not enough. They want you too. They want the both of you. Them not being able to choose. Them needing both. Wanting both, needing both. 2 of Pentacles, seeing value in both. Someone seeing value in both, or you seeing value in both. Something about 22 though. Having complete balance when you go on a new journey with someone, or when you have a conversation with someone that you're still passionate about, or that you're passionate about, you know, that you see true potential in. Everyone is seeing potential in someone, in a situation, but y'all having to use the proper judgment moving forward. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I can keep talking, I can keep channeling with you all day. The messages just keep coming, Leo. But this being a big thing. A lot of you being called right now because the messages keep coming in for you. You being called to share them. You being called to, right, honor community or start your own spiritual community. Right, the Hierophant is staring at me. The Hierophant is staring at me. Some of you are healers. You're supposed to be teaching people, helping people, healing people, building a community, leading a spiritual community for some of you. You having to unblock your throat chakra. I'm not lying. Can't make this shit up. Having a blue candle going right now for my throat chakra, surrounded by a bunch of blue crystals. I just finished burning one for my solar plexus. Solar plexus, sacral chakra healing, and throat chakra healing being a big thing. Because a lot of you are overactive and you want to talk to someone and you're needing to work with the color blue or work with your candles specifically. A lot of you working with your candles, working with your throat chakra affirmations, doing what you need to do to heal your throat chakra, singing to release that pressure, writing music and singing or rapping or doing poetry, whatever you need to do, because you're too fucking eager, it's too overactive, and you want to connect with somebody that you need not engage with. For some of you, you need to unblock this so that you can have an important conversation with someone that you love about how y'all are going to move forward. For some of you, you are healing your throat chakra by being loved, by talking to someone consciously, slowly, with kindness, being patient with them, not being snappy with them, not being disrespectful, trying to make an effort to be more pleasant with someone, show them love, and they're receiving you really well for it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or leave me a donation, it would be greatly appreciated. You can follow me on IG. Check out my spiritual shop and my music, all in the link tree below. And follow me on Patreon, where you'll check out all the sex readings are up for the month. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings are up. I love you so much. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.